So go ahead and jot down the title of it right there. Period 2, the classical civilization, or classical period, I should say. Make sure you get the dates down. 600 BCE to 600 CE. And on the test, make sure you get those two abbreviations correct. How much time are we dealing with here? 1,200 years. Now, if you think about the first time period, that was 7,600 years. We have less time. Do you think we're going to have less information or more information? You're right, but why?
There's more people, more civilizations.
Good. There's more civilizations, and that means there's more writing, and also more records have survived. Okay, we not as many have been lost. Okay, over time, and so you're going to notice that as we go through the school year, each new time period that we get to will be shorter than the last, but there's going to be more to know each time. Okay, so first up, we've got our acronym here. And so remember, our first acronym is DARTH. Now you know his full name. It's Darth Crater. And again, get the time period. It'll be on the test. The C stands for classical civilizations. And here are the main ones of Afro-Eurasia. Over in East Asia, you've got the Qin and the Han. The Qin are what China is named after. In South Asia, you've got the Mauryan and then the Guptas. Your textbook covered the Guptas a little bit in chapter 1. And then in the Mediterranean, you've got the Greeks and the Romans, and also Persia, which is adjacent to the Mediterranean. Oh, goodness, excuse me. Went too fast. R stands for religions. I also put the word philosophy up there because Confucianism is not a religion. Although sometimes we kind of talk about it as if it is. It's not a religion. Confucius did not talk about what happens when you die. He didn't talk about what happens to your soul or to your spirit, okay, or the heavens. He talked about how you should live right now, how you should behave. But Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, they all address the spirit world, what happens when you die. A is for art and technology. And I've given you some examples. The Parthenon, where is the Parthenon found?
Greece.
It is in Greece, Athens, Greece. Good. Okay. The Colosseum is obviously where?
Rome.
Rome. Good. Aqueducts. Again, I've talked about those before. They carry water. You can see the word aqua there, and a duct. It's like a chute, something that can, like a tunnel, a pipe. The Romans built a lot of aqueducts, and the Romans built a lot of roads too. They weren't the only ones, obviously, to build roads. Paper's invented over in China. T is for trade networks, and you must know these. Chapter 1 talked about the Silk Roads a lot. The Indian Ocean, you're going to get a lot of that when you do your Southernization project. The Trans-Saharan, connecting sub-Saharan Africa to North Africa, and the Mediterranean Sea, connecting Africa to Europe and Asia, connects all three continents. E is for the exchange of disease. We believe that India was kind of a focal point for disease. India is very warm and humid, hot, tropical. That kind of environment lends itself to disease. And historians have noticed that the Romans record reports of plagues killing people at around the same time that the Chinese are recording similar plagues. Now, we can't be sure that it's the same disease, but some of the symptoms they describe seem like they might be the same disease, and it's not possible for that disease to go from Rome to China or China to Rome like that. So there's probably some place in between that had the disease first, that was trading with China and trading with Rome, and that would be India, because everybody traded with India. And then your last one here is R. For Rome, Han, and the Guptas, all three of those classical civilizations are invaded by the Huns at different times and to different extents. And it's not just the Huns, it's also other barbarians too, like the Vandals and the Goths and Visigoths. Got just a little bit left to go, and we'll stop for the day. Just a little bit left. Okay. So the bookends, the opening bookend here, the river civilizations are gone. That's how we ended period one. River civilizations are gone except for China. But like we just talked about a few seconds ago, the things they invented outlived them. And that allows these period two civilizations to get a jump start, made life easier for them. Okay. So check out this map right here. This map shows your civilizations back at near the end of period one, not the very, very end, but you're getting close to 600 BCE right here. Okay? So you can see the Egyptians and the Phoenicians, for example. We've talked about them. Here's your Zhou dynasty over here, who invented the mandate of heaven. Okay, now keep your eye on the map, and we're going to move forward in time. This is period two. Okay, right in the middle of period two. Okay. And so you can see the Roman Empire over here, okay, the Han Dynasty, okay. So period one, period two. 1, 2. What do you notice? Period two, it's way bigger. That's exactly right. And they're also kind of more connected as well. Okay. And so there's going to be a lot more trade going on between these different peoples right here. So, okay, guys, that's it for the day. We'll stop there.